Hi everyone, Christy with Anchor Life 5. Thanks for stopping by and joining me for a few minutes today. I am going to do a brief tutorial on how I made mini traveler's notebooks. I made these and there is a video, a few videos back on my channel about these. I posted them on my Etsy shop and they sold like within 10 minutes of me posting them. So I'm making some more and I've had a lot of people ask to do a tutorial, so here this is. This one's not fully put together yet, but this is the beginnings of one just to show you what I'm talking about. So this is like my little mini traveler's notebook. It is small. It fits into the palm of my hand. The cover is actually 2.5 by 5.5, which means this is like 3 1/4. Actually, no, that's not right. This is 2.5 by 2.5, basically. So it is a small little traveler's notebook. It does have everything that a regular one would have. It has 3 inserts, 1, 2, 3, and it is going to have a folder, and it is going to have a shaker pocket, plus all of the added features and everything. So, what I did to make these was I took regular copy paper, just regular white copy paper, and I cut them into strips that are 2 by 4, and I just folded them. And then I took some paper, this is the LOL collection, and this is 2 1/4 by 4.5, and just fold it. I did round the corners with my Crop-A-Dile, and I did use the 4th, and you just simply insert these. So I do have my 3 inserts already done. So there is that. And then to make the folder, what I did was I took a piece of paper, and this one is 4.5 by 3, and then I scored it at 2 1/4 and 2 1/4, fold it up, fold it over, and there's your folder. Now what I'm going to do, I am going to laminate this one, so I'm just going to take a little bit of hot glue right on the edges, and glue that down before I laminate it. I am making 2 of them because I don't have any small laminated sheets right now, and I really don't want to waste my use a whole laminating sheet for this tiny little project. So this is the cover, and the cover is 2.5 by 5 1/4. So like I said, I am making 2, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the 4th and do the sides, and I'm actually going to do the sides on my folders too, just to have everything, you know, uniform. And I actually like to do these also on my folders. So then I'm just going to get all these corners everywhere. I'm going to take my laminating sheet, and I'm going, oh, wait a minute, I'm going to score this first. So this is 5.5, so it is actually, I believe it's 2 3/4, but let's go ahead and I'm just going to fold it a little bit in half. Yeah, so it's 2 3/4, and I'm going to score it, and then I'm going to count over. I don't count over a 1/2 inch. I just do 3 little lines, and that's just how I do it. 1, 2, 3, and 2 3/4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now I'm going to stick these in my laminating sheet. Put both of those there, and then I'm going to take both of my folders that I made, and I am going to stick those in here. Okay, I'm going to put these in my laminator, which is right beside me. And while these laminate, we are going to go ahead and pick out our, what is that called? Our elastic. So the covers that I already have cut out and already assembled is this cover. So it is just a black cover. Let me go ahead and take out all these inserts. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use white to just kind of make it pop. And I'm actually going to use this really pretty white over here to do my pin loop also. Alright, so here it is laminated, and basically this is just the same. I just went ahead and I cut it out, but trying to save a little bit of time here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my, this is my Crop-A-Dile, my punch, and I don't really measure, that's just me. So I'm just going to kind of, actually let's do it this way. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it, and I'm going to stick one in the middle, and then one on each line. I know a lot of people measure, and I probably should, and I feel bad, but I don't. And I'm just going to go back in the middle, the side, and the side. And then that really doesn't reach to the middle, so I have a little tool here that's called an awl. And I'm just going to find my middle by eyeballing it and punch it through. So, like I said, that is how I do it. There are many other tutorials on how to do these. I do sell these, and I've never had any complaints, so I guess I must be doing it all right. All right, here is my elastic. I like to use a needle just because it's easier for me than having to sit here and try to find it. So I'm going to start on the edge right here on the right, and I'm going to go in with my elastic through the front, and then I'm going to go back up this side. I'm going to go straight over, and then down and through the middle, over to the left, and then back up through this final hole. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to go back through the middle. Okay. Now I have a lot of extra, so I am just going to kind of pull it a little bit and tighten everything up so I make sure that I don't waste any of my elastic. And this elastic I found at Hobby Lobby. It's called On a String. It's $2.99, and you can get it on sale all the time. Oh, wrong one. So you just kind of pull it and tighten it all up to make sure you don't waste any. And then I'm going to cut some off. I'm going to thread my needle again. And I am going to stick this one back in here. And there you have your 3. And I'm just going to take it and I'm going to tie it. And tie it like that. Clip it. And then for my middle string, what I do is I just take some and kind of eyeball it around. I do thread this again just because it's easier for me to do. And I'm going to pull that through. And I kind of pull it, and I pull it off to the side to make sure that I have enough for it to close. And I'm going to tie it back up. And clip off the excess. And this is the elastic that I was using right here. And there we have our cover. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my inserts that I had made, and I'm just going to add everything in here. I'm going to put my folder on my last insert. And there is just the basics, the basic beginning of the Traveler's Notebook. I hope this was helpful. I hope that some of y'all can use some of your creative minds and make your own. So that is just the beginnings, and I will do a separate tutorial on how I finish everything and add all my little embellishments and everything like that. But thank y'all for stopping by, and until next time, bye guys.